Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. Book Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. So the Detroit Tigers have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and pitching here today, Bo Brisky. What do you have on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the DH, Austin Slater, in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. Torkelson makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty.
That's ball three.
Check swing. He went, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Makes the grab for the second out. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First offering misses badly for ball one. Estrada off of first with 2 away. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-0. Good eye right there.
3-0.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's Brandon Crawford. First offering, and it just misses.
No, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Sometimes you.
Welcome back. On the hill here today, Alex Cobb.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Riley Green.
For the Tigers, the center fielder, Riley Green.
The wind and the pitch. And ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Yastrzemski pulls that one down, and there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Miguel Cabrera.
Well, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Yastrzemski makes the grab. 2 away now.
Batting third, no left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Randy Arozarena coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first. 3rd out. Go the Tigers. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark. Top of the 2nd. Mike Yastrzemski up here. In the air, left field. Arozarena moving under it. And makes the grab. 1 away. And now it's Wilmer Flores. In there for strike 1. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is downstairs.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr. now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed. Here's a 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rogers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Spencer Torkelson. Tapped softly on the ground. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Javier.
Now it's Javier Baez. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. That one the other way. And there's a base hit to right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, double play, and that's it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back on to the 3rd inning. This is Joey Bart. Brisky back to work. Just off the inside edge. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
It's a good take.
One ball.
And now it's 1-2. Got him looking. Now 1 away. Thairo Estrada to the plate. And there he goes. And a foul ball. Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the...
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The right-hander back to work. In the air, center field. Yastrzemski under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Batting in, the designated hitter.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. In there, and it's 0-1. Cobb goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2006. The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and now it's Jonathan Scope. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Oh, 2 now. On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. We're tied, 0-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. And there's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The Giants hitless so far in the game. Next pitch way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. The wide to kick the pitch. That's a laser base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the batter now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab, one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Torkelson in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Cronenworth, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Line drive. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. One left for Detroit, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Wilmer Flores. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Bart in the box now. Takes strike 1. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out. Austin Slater stands. And that one is lifted in the air. Cronenworth makes the play, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores on the play. And now Jack Peterson.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
And the 1-0. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3. In there safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bo Brisky departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Alex Faedo taking over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Next to hit, Mitch Haniger. And that's in there for strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Austin Meadows now. And the right-hander back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Jake.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. Flied out to center in his first at bat. This one high in the air to left center. Peterson on the move. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Knocks it down. Recovers in time to get the force. And they do get the out. Back here in Detroit, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brandon Crawford. In for a strike, and that is strike 1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Scope racing over to make the catch.
Mike Yastrzemski.
And first offering is fouled off. Faedo, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. One down. And up next for Sam. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Out to short. Throw is high and over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third, so now they have to contend with the pair of runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Next pitch is popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, it's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Bart in the box again. Takes a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance and send him back to the dugout.
And the 0-2. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Giants 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Down the third baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd.
To second, there's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That is the inning. And welcome back. And now, Austin Slater. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Baez. Jump throw. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2.
Tyro Estrada.
First offering misses the mark. That clips the corner. Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Peterson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Kicks and fires.
Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Giants. Welcome back, bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder.
The pitch. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Randy Arozarena hits one out, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round triple.
Torkelson at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Ripped on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Baez around second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. right out of the box.
And now this is down for a base hit. In to score from third. And it's a one-run game.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove.
Tyler Rogers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that will end the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. For the top of the 8th, now the Giants 4-hitter, Mitch Haniger. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Brandon Crawford. In there for strike 1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw to third, and he's got himself a triple.
All over that one right there. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases, and sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front, and he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
A big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Oh, 2 now. Got him. Out number 3. So the Giants leave 1, but they're up 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Rogers. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the third baseman, Jonathan Scope. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Waste no time there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases. But now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the lineup flips over. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. And a base hit on a line. Scope rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. In at second, no play. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. That one down the line. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Now back, left fielder, Randy.
And next up for the Tigers, Randy Arozarena. He's already homered in this game. Out to short. Rolls across the diamond. They get the out on Arozarena.
Now back, the first baseman,
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get Torkelson out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching me. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. There's the strike. The wind of the pitch. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Bart swings through it for strike 1. Next one misses. 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And there's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really good swing right there. You got
takes it in for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Estrada in the box lays off for ball 1. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Bounced up the middle, and it gets by him. Fires to the plate.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Haniger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Out to short, Baez collects it. Fires across the diamond, inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Well, 1-run game. Javier Baez digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And here it comes. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Yastrzemski settles underneath it, squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Austin Meadows. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Hard ground ball, base down.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Next pitch is popped up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 3. Popped up right side. And it falls. And now the winning run is on base. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Hard hit, base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. We're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now the tying and winning runs in scoring position, but he got 2 outs, so this next at bat's going to decide everything.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The next offering misses. Ball 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one ripped. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on.